Alright, my mic's working. Let's get started. Oh, what is happening, internet? J Gamer Dude here, and this time around, rather than streaming games, which is what I normally would stream if I was streaming. God damn, how many times have I said stream? Okay, I bought a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I wanted to play with the people around me, and so I figured why not open them up on stream. So actually, I might just show them off. So I'm actually using a camera this time with, like, I wouldn't normally ever use camera. So here we have a box of Legendary Duels from the Deep. We have 36 packs in this box. So I'll just bring that up a bit closer. So looking. Yep, sweet. Duels from the Deep. Also, I don't know if I noticed that. 36. Not really showing, is it? Focus. Whatever. There's 36 packs and there's 5 cards in each pack. So about 180 cards there. We then have a box of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legendary Duelist Synchro Strom booster packs. It's about another 36 in there. So put that here. And the one that I'm looking forward to the most, I luckily have bought 2 of these. These are, I need to figure out where the center of the camera actually is. It is, says here 2022 10 of the Pharaoh Gods, which it says right here. Oh, I want to move too close to the camera, but yeah, or knock anything over. But yeah, so good amount of cards in here, and there's not one but 2 of these suckers as well. Yeah, so this is gonna be fun. I think, let me get, oh, actually, what I'll do is I'll open up the card list for these packs. I should have done that earlier, but here we go. I just keep these here actually. So we've got Synchro Strom card list, and Duels from the Deep card list, and the 2022 10 card list. Usually the 2022 10s are going to have the best cards from the previous year, so there is that too. List of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. There we go. Might be under Yu-Gi-Oh fandom actually. Yeah, let's go through there. Yu-Gi-Oh fandom. Wow, this is really slow. Alright, that should do it. So I'm going to leave the tins for last because they might actually have some of the most exciting cards, given that they are usually some of the best cards from the previous year. So I'll pop these down on the ground before I like drop them on something, especially my feet. And we're going to start off with, boom, Duels from the Deep. So I'll pop this down as well actually. I wonder, because I'm pretty sure like you can make a decent group of cards from just decent group of decks from just water attribute cards anyways, and there's a good amount of water support cards in here as well. Pretty sure there is. I had a look at the card list earlier, and yeah, it seems to have a lot more sort of reruns as opposed to new cards than other packs. There we go. Put the scissors down actually. There we go. Takes a second to open right up. Okay, so it doesn't have that plastic anymore. I can just kind of chuck that on the ground. Um, well, that's the Synchro Storm cards I was looking at earlier. Here we go. Alright, so let's open this bad boy up. Struggling to, for some reason. Alright, sweet. So, I wonder if there's like an actual, like, proper technique to opening packs of cards. I wonder. Using scissors probably not the most immaculate, I would imagine. Alright, so what do we have here? So the first pack. Marinus Seahorse, that's right there. Special summon this card from your hand to a zone your Marinus Link monster points to. Special summon a Marinus Seahorse once per turn. Okay, so Marinus at they work really well with another type of card, which I wonder is in here. So yeah, that's Fury of Kaiushin. So that's a Torrential Tribute support card right there. Rank Up Magic, the 7th one. So we do actually have a Rank Up Magic card. There we go. Now I already saw the card at the back. And I can't believe we've already got an ultra rare. Oh, I'm gonna leave that for last. Saber Shark. Cannot be used as synchro material. Twice per turn, you can target one fish monster on the field. And you can increase or reduce its level by 1. And it's got, yeah, you can't special summon monsters except water attributes. So, definitely very water specific. But, holy crap, we've already got. So, Levia Dragon Daedalus, which I think is one of the few ultra rares in this card list. How did we already get this? It's only been one pack. One pack. Oh, what the heck? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have a lot of rubbish in my room. A lot of plastic. Oh my god. Levia Dragon Daedalus, that's... Okay. So we've got some decent to okay cards, except for obviously Daedalus, which um, needs Umi, but I think Umi should be in this for some reason, shouldn't it? Crap. Alright, let's try and open this one now. Alright. Yeah, so Levia Dragon Daedalus, already like a solid pull right there of like the rarer cards. So we've got Lemuria, the Forgotten City. Field spell card. That one can also be treated as is another card that can be treated as Umi. Um, 200 attack and defense for each monster. Yeah, okay. Ooh, Cyber Shark. When Cyber Dragon was in the meta, so Cyber Dragon is a card where you could special summon onto the field, um, as long as you control no monsters, which defined how strong a card can be that you're putting out there. Actually, I might just put this in frame a little bit. And so for Cyber Shark, you can just summon it as long as you control a water monster. Frostosaurus. Now this is just a vanilla monster. Huh. One thing I didn't notice is that at the bottom in the effect here, let me just bring it up close. Oh, actually, no, that's not gonna work. Is it? It says normal here. So rather than saying effect, it says dinosaur normal. I don't think I've ever seen that before. There might be with the newer cards because I haven't actually bought like physical cards for like a while. So we've got ourselves Abyss Shark. Now I don't know how good this card is, but it's prismatic, which is pretty nice. Abyss Shark, there we go. need to bring up the list of actual like cards, just so I can kind of like look at what the rarity of these things are. But a Bishak I think might be very rare. Yeah, you know, I'll just bring it up on my phone. I think that might be easier. Duels from the deep card list. But we're already getting some really good stuff. Like we've got a prismatic rare Abyss. We've got Livy Dragon Daedalus. Abyss Shark. Oh, actually, hold on. So by link rating, release date, name, rank. So yeah, Abyss Shark is apparently an ultra rare. That's interesting. Okay, I'll take that. And then finally we have Kairu Shin's Dark Reef, which has got a bunch of normal water monsters on there on the cover. So you can see on the left there's the squid whose name I can't remember. He was played by Mako Tsunami in the anime. Kairu Shin's Dark Reef. I wonder what is that? Kairu Shin's Dark Reef. Okay, it's a rare normal trap card, yeah. Send one face up Umi you control from the graveyard, to the graveyard, special summon up to two monsters with different names from your hand and or deck. Ooh, okay. That mentioned Umi or water normal monsters in defense position. Okay, that would explain why there are water normal monsters on there because that's how you summon these cards. That's okay, that's cool. Okay, let's open up another one. Keeping in mind, I should probably get through these a bit quicker because there's like 36 packs, two lots of 36 packs. Jesus. Alright, Rage of Kairyushin, so that's quick play spell card right there. If Umi is on the field, target monsters your opponent controls up to the number of water monsters you control whose original levels are 5 or higher, destroy them. If you do, the zones they were in cannot be used, so destroy monster a large amount of monsters on the field depending on how like what you control. Got Marina's Blue Tang. That not too sure about that one. I think it definitely helps the Marinus archetype for sure. Buzzsaw Shark. Okay, so that's an interesting one. You can type one water monster you control. Special summon from your deck in defense position one fish monster with the same level as that monster, but with a different name. And if you do, it cannot activate its effects this turn. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from your extra deck. Okay. Except Xyz monsters. So that one might not be as usable. I don't think there are a lot of Xyz monsters here. And Marina's Battle Ocean. So we've got a Marina's the Marina's field spell rather. Bring that up. Cool. And then we've got Marina's Coral Anemone. So we've got the a Marina's Link monster right there. Cool. Moving on to the next one. Damn. I really can't stick with like one pack for too long or anything like that. Also, actually, you know what? I know where I'm going to put all these cards. I'm going to use the tins for that. So I've got another Lemuria, the Forgotten City. C stealth attack. Okay, banishing cards. The ability to banish cards as long as Umi is on the field. So as long as the field is a C, you can pretty much snipe enemies out from underneath. Full armored Black Ray Lancer. That's a rank 4 Xyz right there. You can also Xyz summon this card by using a rank 3 you control that has no material. Interesting. Hmm. Oh, and it's backward destruction, so that's spell and trap card destruction right there. Mega Fortress Whale. That's, I think that's one of the newer cards. That is, oh, okay. Whoa, okay, that's actually huge. This is actually an ultra rare. Holy crap, okay. If Umi is on the field, you can activate the effect you want. Water monsters can attack directly this turn. Wow. Okay. Again, not as competitive if you have to attack in order to be able to win, but that's actually still very good for like just normal duels. I mean, we don't really do competitive around here. And Marinus Bowling. So we've got some Marinus support cards as well. Special summon one Marinus Crystal Heart. So hopefully we get a Crystal Heart out of these packs, but yeah. Hold on. Okay. Let's see what's in here. Actually, you know what? Nintendo's gonna get me for that. Marina's Marbled Rock. This is actually a key part of the Marina's combo. Yeah, it's bitterish. Marina's Marbled Rock. That's an important card in the Marina's combo, so we'll chuck that over there. Another Marina's Blue Tang. Now we have Citadel Whale, which I think is a lesser form of the one that we had here. It's not a shark. A Mega Fortress Whale. So we have Citadel Whale. Another Marinus Seahorse. And then we have Marinus Sleepy Maiden. I think I can make a fairly decent Marinus deck out of this. Ooh, there's a lot of Marinus cards in there. But I feel like, yeah, Sleepy Maiden is a rare card. Interesting. Okay. But again, rarity isn't everything. It's all about, when you're playing the game, it's all about the deck and the cohesion is built. And so water cards really do tend to kind of work into each other. And especially when you're talking about water cards, you're talking about like specific types like fish, sea serpent, um, fish, sea serpent. I'm pretty sure there's another one I could throw in there. So we got Cypress types as well. Fish. Uh, there's more as well. I'm sure I'll remember as I go through. Speaking of which, Xyz Remora. So Remora. So that is a common effect monster. Good for Xyz summon support. Okay. Number 71, Rebellion Shark. So that one. Okay, so it looks like it supports the use of rank up magic, which is interesting. Rank up magic spell. So we did actually get one earlier, which was the seventh one. Another copy of uh Cyber Shark. Sweet. Another copy of Saber Shark. So we just actually bring that closer. And Marina's Circulation, which is also another key part of the Marina's combo. Marina's Circulation right there. I suppose you don't need to use Circulation, though it's a very good idea to have it in there. The Marinas works well with a very other specific yeah, I should know because I was watching a video about it like a few days ago. So we got another copy of Buzzsaw Shark. Sweet. The shark archetype really is showing its look around here. Marinus Sea Angel, so a good searcher for magic cards, specifically Marinus magic cards. Fury of Kaiyushin, be very afraid of Torrential Tribute, but then again, it is a trap card, so it might not be the best. Here we go. An interesting card. Doom Kraken. Is it? Yeah, Doom Kraken. There we go. Focus. Okay, so special summoning and being able to attack directly. And then we have another copy of Marina's Circulation right here, which I'll put right next to this copy of Marina's Circulation. This might be a long. This might end up being a long stream if I don't go back to playing like One Piece Pirate Warriors or something, which is what I was doing just before I decided to do this. Marina's Marbled Rock, so that's a solid start. Saber Shark. So there we go. Rank Up Magic Quick Chaos. So that's a new Rank Up Magic card. Which I don't think Magic Rank Up cards are actually that great. But if you're playing a good Xyz monster, you probably could make use of it. Silent Angler. If you control a water monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, but cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn. Or special summon cards from your hand for the rest of the turn, rather. So Silent Angler, a good card, but it better be the end of your combo, otherwise, you're not going to be able to do much. Sea Stealth 2 takes the idea of having a field spell card called Umi and really turning it on its head as a continuous spell card instead. Actually, why did I put it here? It should be. Let me just pop them on here. Alright. I should just like open it like this. Open it on camera rather than like off because my hands might end up getting sore or something. Alright. What do we have in here? So immediately, rank up magic, quick chaos. So we already picked this one up. Rank up magic, the 7th one, so we've already got a copy of this. Torrential Tribute. Haha. This is going to be a fun card to play with some of the people that I'm going to be playing this card with. Electric Jellyfish. That looks nice. Look at that. Shiny. Oh, you can see in the camera. Oh, that's nice. That's nice looking. Send one Umi from your hand, deck, or face-up field to the graveyard. Special summon one water monster from your hand. When your opponent activates a monster effect or spell card or effect while Umi is on the field, you can negate that effect. Then you can make this card gain 600 attack and defense, can only be used once per turn. So that seems like a pretty good card. And we have another copy of Sea Stealth 2. I think I'm starting to get better at like this presentation. Like I'm just thinking, how can I like make this better? That sort of thing. I'm just doing everything on camera rather than off. Alright, let's see what we have here. Boom. So we have another copy of Xyz Remora. Lemuria, the Forgotten City again. So we have another one of these. Marinus Pascalus. Pascalus? Pascalus, yeah. If this card is normal with special summon, you can special summon one Marinus monster. Marinus monsters are all about special summoning each other, is one thing I've noticed from not being too aware of this archetype. Also, 4-star, 2000 defense. Check that out. Might make for a good wall. Full Armored Black Ray Lancer, which is another copy that we've got, and Marina's Coral Anemone. I need to get used to using link monsters if I'm going to be using the Marinas cards anytime soon. Because they're all about link monsters, fish summoning themselves from the hand, additional copies of cards, and also a decent amount of searching as well is involved. So I'm just going to clean this up. There we go. I feel like I'm not going to truly understand it until I start to come up with those strategies. But yeah, marinas definitely have a very like sort of tight synergy with each other. So I can kind of understand like why you might want to use them, especially in more of like a competitive space. Just pop these over here. Um, Next one. Okay. I wonder if I show my full, like my left hand. I wonder if I'll get hit with gore because I hurt myself real bad. And there's like a wound on my left hand. I might just show off my right. There we go. Check that away. So here we have full armor, Black Ray Lancer. Let me just get that back in frame. There we go. Gotta get the angle right. Ooh, Torrential Tribute. Nice. I could probably put 3 copies of that in there. Number 71, Rebarian Shark. That's another copy of that. Number C101, Silent Honor Dark. Okay, that's a good card. Couple of it needs like 3 level 5s. Hold on, I'm pretty sure this can rank up on a level 4, right? Hmm. Maybe we can use Silent Honor Arc on that one. And Marina's Bubble Ring. So we've got another Marina's, another copy of this card. There's, I think, only 50 different cards in this entire pack. Actually, I might just do it from the back. It's easier. I probably should have gotten a plastic bag for all of these. Be like a plastic bag full of plastic. God damn. Really something else in it. So we've got Marina's Wonderheart, another Marina's Link monster. God, my hands hurt. The Legendary Fisherman number 3. I watched the Ackman's video and yeah, Fisherman number 3 was on there quite a bit. Oh, Fisherman 2. Imagine if Fisherman 1 was directly underneath. Nope, no luck. Buzzsaw Shark though. Got more than 3 copies of those now. And Marina's Sleepy Maiden. Another copy of that. Actually, I've got a Sleepy Maiden on the top here and over here. That's funny. Alright. Cool. It's like a pink card here. Just go. Inciting violence against plastic. What can I say? Rebarian Shark immediately at the top. Marina's Seahorse, so that was the first card that we got in the first pack. Again, another copy. Marina's Wave. If you control a Marina's Link monster, target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Negate that face-up monster's effects until the end of this turn. Then, if you control a Link 2 or higher Marina's monster, all face-up monsters you currently control are unaffected by your opponent's card effects until the end of this turn. If you control a Link 3 or higher Marina's monster, you can activate this card from your hand. Okay. Gonna have to do quite a bit of link climbing. And a Link 3 monster. Marina's Coral Triangle. You can send one monster from your hand to your graveyard. Add one Marina's Trap from your deck to your hand. If your opponent controls a monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon Water Link monsters from your graveyard whose combined link rating equals exactly 3. You can only use the effect of Marina's Coral Triangle once per turn. And you can only special summon monsters except water monsters. So that's the thing. Sea Stealth 2, another copy of that. Right. So obviously, like none of these cards are going to be like sort of meta defining by any means, but like it's a fairly decent kind of archetype that we're getting with the Marinas cards. All right. Next we have Marinas Sea Angel, the legendary fisherman number 3. Wait, hold on. How do we summon this thing? Must be special summoned from your hand by tributing one legendary fisherman. When this card is special summoned, you can banish all monsters your opponent controls. Also, this card cannot attack this turn, cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, unaffected by spell or traps. Once per turn, you can return as many of your opponent's banished cards as possible to the graveyard, and if you do, the first battle or effect damage your opponent takes this turn becomes doubled. Whew, that's a heavy amount of text. Fear of Kairyushin, which of course adding that to tribute from your deck to your hand. And if a water monster you control be destroyed by a card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. So again, a very nice piece of support for water cards. Cyber Shark, if you control a water monster, bring them right out without a tribute. Bahamut Shark. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card. Special summon one rank 3 or lower water Xyz monster from your extra deck. This card cannot attack for the rest of this turn. Interesting. So Bahamut Shark is really more just water Xyz support. I'm gonna leave a few packs for my little brother to open up, I think. I know he wanted to open up a bit. Sea Stealth Attack. There we go. So that's another copy of this. The original Legendary Fishman. Unfortunately, there's no way being able to summon it besides Tribute Summon, so I don't think Legendary Fisherman 2 or 3 are actually going to be of much use, I think. Xyz Remora, so another copy of that. Torrential Tribute, another, again, copy of a solid card. Marina's Coral Anemone, so I did get another copy of this. This is a Link 2 monster. You can target one more water monster with 1500 or less attack in your graveyard. Special summon it to a zone that this card points to. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except water monsters. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one Marina's card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use the effect once per turn. Okay. All about getting more Marina's monsters in your hand so you can keep constantly, like, bringing them back. Anyway, I want to keep these cards in like as good a condition as I can. Marina's Marbled Rock, another copy of that. Actually, I'll just bring that up closer so I can see it on my own screen. Yep. Marina's Wonder Heart, so another copy of that. Rank Up Magic Quick Chaos. CXC's NAS CH Nut. Someone do this name justice. I feel like I'm not able to. But I think this is actually an ultra rare card. Hold on, give me a second. Let me have a look at that. Oh no, it's a super rare. It's a super rare. So yeah, super rare, very nice looking card. Art actually looks pretty cool. You can also XC summon this card using Nash Knight you control, transferable. It's transferred from the field to this card. Number Xyz monster. So this is number Xyz monster support. Interesting. And finally, Seventh Eternity, that's a new card. Hold on, what's this? Target one number Xyz monster you control that has a number between 101 and 107, or one Xyz monster you control that has any such monsters as material. Then activate one of the following effects. Negate the effect of one monster your opponent controls with attack less or than or equal to the targeted monster's attack. Detach all materials from the targeted monster. Then you can special summon one number Xyz monster from your graveyard. You can only activate the effect of this card once per turn. So hard once per actually of Seventh Eternity once, but yeah, hard once per turn on that card right there. So, probably should check that away. Seventh Eternity, apparently a rare trap card, so because I just managed to catch that in my view as I was looking at it on my phone. Next we have Legendary Fisherman number 2. Frostosaurus. Again, I think Frostosaurus might be the only normal monster in this entire thing. Another copy of C101 Silent on a Dark. Actually, I might just bring that closer. Marinus Blue Tang. And finally, what is that? Double Fin Shark. When this card is normal summoned, you can target one level 3 or 4 water monster in your graveyard, special summon that target in defense position, but negate its effect. You cannot special summon any water monsters the turn you activate this, except water monsters. Thank goodness Marinus is only ever water monsters at this point. Alright. Dolphin Shark, actually, is that? Double Fin Shark, a rare card. Interesting. I hope we get number 106 Giant Hand. That would be a good card to get. Be pretty good. Alright. Let's open this one up. I'm gonna open up 2 this time. We'll speed things up a little bit. Because I didn't intend for this to be a particularly long stream, but it's gonna be long if I stick to it. Also, I'm not too familiar with most of these cards, so that's why I kind of don't have much to say about them, if I'm being completely honest. Let's go from the top. So, Lemuria, the Forgotten City, another copy of those. Marinus Pascalis, Marinus Crystal Heart. Now, this is one of those cards that has support in one of the earlier cards that I brought up. Actually, what is this? 0 attack linked to unaffected by your opponent's monster effects. While this card is in the extra monster zone, during the damage dip, if this card battles an opponent's monster, that opponent's monster is unaffected by card effects except its own. When this card, oh wait, hold on. When this card or your Marinus Link monster this card points to is targeted for an attack, you can send one Marinus monster from your hand to the graveyard for that battle. Your monster cannot be destroyed by battle, and you take no battle damage. So that's a easy way out for getting overpowered. Fury of Kairyushin. That's another copy of a good card. Bahamut Shark. Solid. Silent Angler, again, if you want to special summon this card from your hand, it better be the last thing you ever do. Get rid of that. Oh, actually, I should put in a better microphone. How is my audio quality anyways? Just to double check, because I'm pretty sure it might not be that great. Oh, anyway. Copy of Marinus Wonderheart. So, there's that. Number C101, Silent on a Dark. Legendary Fisherman number 3. And what is this last one? Huh. Daedalus. Sweet, another copy of this. Unfortunately, as great as this card is, there's no easy way of being able to bring it up because it's a level 7. I just realized I didn't add my microphone to the actual stream, so I'm going to add that on now. It might not have sounded particularly great because it's using the camera microphone instead. Hopefully I can just add it on. Audio, input capture, there we go. Add source. Mic audio, add that. Take. Okay, this might sound a bit louder, but yeah, okay, that gets the job done. Put the volume down a little bit. Okay, there we go, that should do it. Sweet. Okay. So here's another group of cards. Just pop them next to this lot. I've still got so many packs to go. There's another one underneath. Oh my god. Alright, let's take another. Oh, I took 3 this time. So that's 1. I feel like I'm doing admin for some reason with the way that I'm handling this. Yep, here we go. That's 1, 2, and do another one. 3. So number C101, Silent on a Dark. Got another copy of that. Rank Up Magic, Quick Chaos. Just there. Legendary Fisherman number 2. Is it gonna focus? Nah, it doesn't look like it's gonna. But yeah, here we go. Legendary Fisherman number 3, okay. That is Marina's Sleepy Maiden. Buzzsaw Shark. Lemuria, the Forgotten City, okay. Cyber Shark. Sea Stealth Attack. Bahamut Shark, nice. Again, another copy of that. Marina's Blue Tang. Marina's Seahorse. Marina's Battle Ocean. Okay, so I've only got 2 copies of these. Ooh, Barion's Chaos Draw, what the heck? Send 1/7 normal spell from your deck to your graveyard. This effect becomes that spell's effect when the card is activated, so it's pretty much like copying the card's effect. Interesting. And another Marina's Sleepy Maiden. Interesting, okay. I can already see quite a bit of synergy within these cards. Let's take another 3. Kind of like, I don't know. My strategy so far for opening these packs have been just like look at the back of the pack, rip off the top right corner, and then just cut the rest across the top. Might do it face down this time actually, just so we don't know what the actual top card is. Just like put that in there. Another one. God damn. Sweet. Might just throw these on the floor actually. Yeah, there we go. Easy. Marina's Sea Angel. So got another copy of that. Citadel Whale. Rank Up Magic, the 7th one. Rage of Kairyu-shin, so that's getting destroying all cards on the field equal to the number of monsters that are higher than level 5. Marina's Coral Anemone, okay. Frostosaurus, level 6, 2600 attack power monster. Citadel Whale, Silent Angler, Marina's Blue Tang, 7th Eternity, so we got another one of these. Marina's Wave, I think I've only got 2 copies of that now. And Rebarian Shark. Sea Stealth Attack. Crystal Shark, this is a new one. What's the effect on this thing? If this card is used for an XC summon of a number monster, which we've got quite a few, it can be treated as a level 3 or a level 4 monster. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can target one water monster on the field, special summon this card, but banish this card when it leaves the field. And if you do, half that monster's attack. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except for Xyz monsters. Crystal Shark's effect can only be used once per turn. Interesting. And of course, Marina's Sleepy Maiden. Take another 3 packs. Let's see. So, definitely a lot more, like, very much Marinas and Link support cards from what I can tell. Also a lot of, like, very much Umi-like or Umi support cards that we haven't seen Umi yet. Which I don't actually think is in this. I kind of wish we had cards like a Legendary Ocean. It would be neat, but then again, like, you know, again, not as competitively viable per se, but like at the very least, like, it's a neat card to have for house rules and stuff. Whether or not you choose to play GOAT format or anything else like that. Trying to talk like a Yu-Gi-Oh expert, but the thing is I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in a while, and the Yu-Gi-Oh that I have played has more been, you know, sort of Master Duel and stuff like that on my channel. Which is, it's been a while since I played some Yu-Gi-Oh. But yeah. Anyway. On the floor that goes. Marbled Rock, I think I have a few too many copies of this now. But yeah, Marina's Marbled Rock, Cyber Shark, Rage of Kairyu-shin. Oh, this is new. Marina's Aqua Argonaut. Look at that. Shiny. Look at that shininess. Yo. When this card is in the extra monster zone, your opponent cannot attack any monsters except this one. You can only use the following effects of Marina's Aqua Argonaut once per turn. So each effect only once per turn. You can target one water monster you control and one card your opponent controls, return them to the hand. So it's pretty much like a Haney. During your opponent's turn, when the spell or trap card is activated, on the field, you can special summon one of your Marina's monster cards equipped to this card, and if you do, get equipped to this card. And if you do negate the activated effect, interesting. Okay, so that's that one, nice and shiny. Kairyu Shin's Dark Reef. Getting monsters out onto the field, that's what that is. Buzzsaw Shark. Xyz's Remora. Sea Stealth Attack. Wait. Oh, Fury. I don't know, do I have another copy of Fury? No, I didn't today. I thought I took 2 cards for a second, not 1. Sea Stealth 2. Alright, rank up Magic. The 7th one. Citadel Whale. Torrential Tribute. Full Armored Black Ray Lancer. And Marina's Coral Anemone. Okay. So we have how many packs left now? Of Duels from the Deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 left. I wonder if there's any cards in the list that I haven't gotten yet. I think I should have gotten at least 1 copy of everything. Ooh, Marina's Spin Girl. Have I gotten that yet? I don't think I have. Electric Jellyfish. Actually, no, I think I might have gotten that one. Doom Kraken, I did get that one. Ocean Dragon Lord Kairyu Shin. That's one I haven't got. 7th Ascension, did get that. Or did I? No, I don't think I did actually. Giant Hand I definitely haven't got. So there's some like super rares and some. Ooh, Aqua Argonaut is an ultra rare. Okay. Marina's Dive. So there's some really good cards we still haven't quite gotten yet. Interesting. There's still a lot out there. Okay, let's jump right into it then. Let's take 4 packs this time, and then I'll open the last 3 at once. So there are still some cards in this pack we still haven't got yet. At least 1 copy of. So it'll be interesting to see how these new cards, these sort of like ultra rares and super rares, are gonna, you know, sort of shake things up. I think Marinus is actually quite recent archetype to kind of come out in the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG space. Okay, there's 3 of them, and then the 4th one. I'll grab this. I still can't believe, again, first pack, we get Daedalus. Actually, what rarity is Daedalus? Also, Neo Daedalus isn't actually in this pack as far as I'm aware. Oh no, Daedalus is actually only rare. It used to be super rare. Which is why I was surprised to see it. It used to be super rare. No, it used to be ultra rare actually. Crap. Totally forgot about that. But that was back in the day, not now. So we're starting the pack, these 4 packs off with Citadel Whale, pretty much immediately. Marina's Wave. Silent Angler. Lemuria the Forgotten City. Livia Dragon Daedalus. Marina's Wonderheart. Actually, I might bring that closer to him. I keep forgetting. This is why I don't generally work with cameras for a good reason. Buzzsaw Shark. Marina's Battle Ocean. The Legendary Fisherman number 2. Was that Marina Circulation? Yep. Legendary Fisherman. Marina's Wave. Saber Shark. Marina's Crystal Heart, so another copy of this. Daedalus again. Pascalus. Silent Honor Dark. Saber Shark. Ha! Marina's Spring Girl. So this is a super rare? Yeah, super rare. Super rare. Again carries on the whole tradition of special summoning. And we have Sleepy Maiden. So that's I've got way too many Sleepy Maidens. There we go. People say no maidens, I say way too many. They're all sleepy. Alright. Just prop that there. And we've got 4 packs left. Oh no. Oh yeah, 4. Okay, so I guess I forgot how to count literally like a moment ago. I could literally take all of these cards and play solitaire with them. Jesus. The number of copies of like some of these cards that I've got. I don't know if it'll be like an easy game of solitaire or just a really hard one. There's like a literal mess down there of just plastic. Alright. Something about opening cards, man. You want to know what's inside and you hope it's like good stuff. Alright. On the floor that goes, so actually, let's bring this up. Cool. Alright, here we go. Marina's Battle Ocean. Pascalus. Oh, actually, let's move it closer again. Crystal Heart. Marina's Dive. That's actually a very rare card as well. I think that's super rare. Actually, hold on. Marina's Dive. Yeah. Oh, actually, no. That's an ultra rare right there. That's an ultra. Okay. It only took like 30... How many packs? It only took 32 packs, but there you go. Marina's Circulation. Silent Angler. Sea Angel. Oh, move the scissors away. Legendary Fisherman. CXE's NS Channel Knight. It says CH, so I imagine it's Channel. Sea Stealth 2. Frostosaurus, so another, again, normal monster. Saber Shark. I'm pretty sure Frostosaurus is meant to be brought out through special summoning and not through tribute summoning. Marina's Crystal Heart. Move that closer. The Legendary Fisherman number 3. Double Fin Shark, so that's like the second copy of that I've got. The Legendary Fisherman, Torrential Tribute. Marina's Marbled Rock. Rage of Kaiju Shin. Double Fin Shark. Okay, so I wonder if there's like any cards immediately that we didn't get out of it. Fish Stone I think was one. I think we might have gotten a copy of Electric Jellyfish, I can't remember. Mega Fortress Whale, we definitely did. Seventh Ascension. Also the CXE's NAS Channel Knight is a super rare. And it can be ranked on top of a Nash Knight, which I didn't actually get a single copy of, but is also a super rare. That's interesting, okay. Let's just pick that all up. So I don't think I'm going to be using the Knight card. Nash Super Knight. Just pop onto the Sleepy Maiden here, and then just move the cards back a bit. So yeah, that was literally every single pack of Duels from the Deep. So that's all empty now. Actually, what I'll do is I'll take all the Duels from the Deep cards and just put them in the corner while I find a place to put these, so they don't get damaged or anything. Oh, immediately just drop them all. Jesus. Let me just put these in the corner over here. Yep, so it's like all 180 cards here. So now we've got ourselves a box of Synchro Strom cards. Let's just try to open this thing up. Actually, no, there should be a hole like it was with maybe there isn't, and I just need to make one. Or oh, actually, good idea. God damn, I swear this is like really annoying to open up. I've got a pair of scissors. What the heck am I doing? Oh, yeah, maybe I was a little bit too aggressive with the box. The box isn't exactly like. Like, it's very thin, the box itself. Alright, let's open that up. Opening a box of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'll just move all of this down. Just move all this goddamn plastic, so. Move it with my feet. So I can dump all of my Synchro Strom cards here. I'll leave a few for my little brother to open. So I won't open up all of these, but most of these I will. Right. Open, I say wait. Sweet. There we go. Alright, so, let's have a look and see what we can find. So I'm going to open 3 packs right away. I'm pretty sure this one has, besides a lot of synchros, a lot of level changing related cards. Synchro Strom. So the cards I'm hoping for are stuff like Clear Wing Synchro Dragon, which is actually a pretty rare card, actually. Let's see what we get. I thought that Daedalus was like a pretty solid pick until I realized, oh yeah, they downgraded his rarity. What the heck, man? What the heck? That was not cool. That was not cool. Anyway, so I'm going to start off with this last lot because I've already seen the first card on there, which is the Quill Pen of Guldos? Okay, yeah, Guldos. Target 2 win monsters in your graveyard and target 1 card on the field. Shuffle both of the first 2 cards. Wait, hold on. Target 2 win monsters in your graveyard and 1 card on the field. Shuffle both of the first 2 targets into your deck, and if you do, return the other one to the hand. That seems like a bonus. Stardust Assault Warrior. When this card is summoned while you control no other monsters, you can target 1 junk monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only use the effect of this card once per turn. Speedroid Marble Machine, that's a pendulum. I'm not going to bother figuring that one out because I don't really use pendulums all that much, but I do need to learn how to use them, so there is that. Rush Warrior. During damage calculation, if a warrior synchro monster you control battles an opponent monster, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Your battling monster's attack becomes double. Interesting. Interesting. It's another warrior monster that I don't think I've ever seen before. Lurilisk. Lurilisk Barrel Canary. What's the rarity on this one? That one's a rare. Lurilisk Barrel Canary. So it's a level 1 Lurilisk monster. Okay, it's got a lot going on for it, so I'm not going to read the whole thing. Lurilisk Recital Starling. Too bad Independent Nightingale isn't on this, but again, that card is banned. Oh no. No, it actually isn't banned, I think. I don't know where it is. But dude, Speedroid Takatomborg. Yes. This card is important for the Speedroid archetype. It is the second most important card. Quilpen of Guldos. Speed Recovery. Target one Speedroid monster in your graveyard. Special summon it during your main phase, except this turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Speedroid monster in your graveyard and return it to your hand. So a Speedroid support card right there, that one. Lurilisk Assembled Nightingale. Assembled Nightingale. Hold on, wait. Okay, no, that's a rare monster. Interesting. So that's another one. It's got a bit going on with it. Lurilisk Sapphire Swallow. It's supposed to be a swallow. That's a swallow girl right there. It's a bird girl. Like all the other Lurilisk cards. Speedroid Marble Machine. It's another copy of that. High Speedroid Chambara. Okay, that's an impressive card actually. Speedroid Takatomborg. Another copy of that. Lurilisk Phantom Feathers. Target one Lurilisk monster you control. The attack of all monsters your opponent controls become that monster's current attack. Also, their levels and rank become 1. I think that's because all Lurilisk monsters are mostly just level 1. When an opponent monster declares an attack on your Lurilisk monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Your monster's attack becomes your opponent's monster's attack until the end of this turn. Okay, that's an interesting card. I don't see much synergy between these cards so far, but we'll see how this turns out, so we'll take 3 packs this time. I wonder if it's easy if I just stand and do this. The struggle to open plastic. Jesus. Let me tell you. Oof. That might not have sounded nice, but I digress. Just take all this, shove it here, and scissors. I wonder if I should get into Cardfight Vanguard, because I might at some point stream like the game Cardfight Vanguard, the PS4 game that released a little while ago, never released in English, but it's still I think only ever available in Japan. Would be worth playing if I actually like understood the game enough to be able to play the game in a completely different language. That's kind of next level for its own way. Speedroid Marble Machine. That's the first one that we're starting off with here. Speedroid Card Turbo. If you control a wind monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Also, You cannot activate monster effects for the rest of the turn except when monsters. You can banish this card and one Speedroid monster from your graveyard, or when monsters you currently control gain 800 attack. So that doesn't seem too great in terms of like a card, though it might be a good way to get out more cards for a Synchro or Xyz summon. Speedroid Teratop, yes. Okay, this is a great card. Okay, this is what makes the Speedroid cards. Well, this is the only Speedroid card to really get a lot of competitive success. Okay, Quillbot Hedgehog, nice. So yeah, if this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. And this is mostly to be used with tuners in order to be able to, Synchro summon. So this is like a recyclable card in a way. Synchron. Nice. If this card is sent to the graveyard as Synchro material, you can special summon one level 2 or lower monster from your hand. So again, enabling Synchro summoning, enable summoning. Lyrilisk Sapphire Swallow, Lyrilisk Turquoise Wobbler. There. Look at how green that card looks. I like the shade. I like the shade of green. It looks nice. Here we go. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned from the hand, you can special summon one Lyrilisk monster from your hand or graveyard. You can only use this effect of Lyrilisk Turquoise Wobbler once per turn. So you can't summon multiple Lyrilisk Turquoise Wobblers. Noble Knight Joan. Noble Knight Joan right there. Check that out. It's not focusing. Why did I buy this camera though? Just to use it for like one stream, I think. Anyway. Lyrilisk Bird Sanctuaries at that's a continuous spell card. Bird Sanctuary. Is that rare? Oh, that's a super rare. Huh. That's a super rare. So that's a nice one. That looks like a nice card. I'm probably not going to focus too much on its effect though. At least not yet. High Speedroid Kite Drake. Ooh, that's got a lot to it. If this card is Synchro summoned, you can activate one of these effects. And the first effect is destroy every card on the field. Or all other cards in the field. The other one is negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent controls. Yeah, so if you can make use of that, like, okay. It's a level 8 Speedroid Synchro monster with some beefy stats at 3000 and 2500 defense. Beefy stats indeed. Actually, how rare is this one? Okay, no, it's just a rare monster. So yeah, Associated Fleur. A level 8 monster, 2900 attack, 0 defense. If this card is normal special summon, target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to the field, but it cannot attack your opponent directly, and is destroyed during the end phase of this turn. You can only use the effect of Souchier de Fleur once per turn, so yeah. It's being able to just bring back cards from the graveyard. Opponent's graveyard more specifically, but you know, it is what it is. Speedroid card Turbo. Neat. Liberty at Last. Okay. I didn't think I'd expect to see this card, but yeah, trap card. When a monster you control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, target 2 face-up monsters on the field. Shuffle those targets into the deck. There you go. One monster you lose, your opponent loses 2 cards. Speedroid Den Daiko Duke. You can banish this card from your graveyard to special summon one Speedroid Tuner from your hand or graveyard, except Speedroid Den Daiko Duke. Machine Tuner effect, and that is a 1000 attack, 1000 defense, level 3 monster. Lyrilisk Phantom Feathers, so another copy of that. my copies of Phantom Feathers together, I think. I got 4 this time by accident, but anyway. So we're very much like living in the very like, so not only is it like very sort of synchro heavy, there's a lot of wind monsters in this particular booster pack. Just as there's a lot of synergy with water monsters, especially fish, sea serpents, etc. types of monsters, there seems to be a good amount between Speedroid, or rather Speedroids, high Speedroids, and then you've got Lyrillus cards as well in here. Not a lot of Link or Pendulum. Oh, actually no, there was a Pendulum card in here. I'm hoping to get 1 copy of each card, but then again, I don't want to keep my hopes too high up. There we go. And that's the 4th one. Oh. Actually, that's all. Quillbot Hedgehog is immediately at the top anyways. Okay, just put that all together. So immediately we have Quillbot Hedgehog at the top. Speedroid Terratop. Nice. Z1. If the set card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, target 1 continuous spell or field spell in your graveyard added to your hand. You probably want to have to do that yourself. I can't imagine your opponent doing that for you. Quillpen of Grillos. Synchro Dilemma. A continuous spell card. You can activate one of the following effects. So, what are these effects? Send 1 Synchron monster from your hand or field, hand or face-up field to the graveyard. Special summon 1 monster from your hand. Target 1 other monster you control, destroy it, and if you do, special summon 1 Synchron monster from with a different original name from your hand or graveyard. Only a once per turn effect. Yeah, check that out. Unknown Synchron. If your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Unknown Synchron once per duel this way. Interesting. Speedroid Card Turbo, Lurilisk, Turquoise Wobbler, Speedroid Ultra Hound, okay. Speedroid Ultra Hound. What's the rarity on this one? So apparently this is a super rare right here, this one. When this card is normal summoned, you can send 1 Speedroid card from your deck to your graveyard. During your main phase, except this turn, this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 Speedroid monster in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, and if you do, special summon 1 Speedroid Synchro monster from your extra deck with the same level, but has a different name, but negate its effects. Now the interesting thing about this card, and about other cards that are related to sending this card to the graveyard, is that you cannot activate its effect of sending it out of play or sending it to the banish zone from the graveyard the same turn it was already sent to the graveyard. So I feel like Konami's really catching on with that one. Speedroid Duplicate. Speedroid Duplicates. Interesting. So that's the next card on the list. Stardust Assault Warrior. I think I already saw these ones. I had a copy of this before. Sorcier de Fleur. Speed Lift. Quick play spell.
If you control exactly one tuner and no other monster, special summon one level 4 lower Speedroid monster from your deck. Neither player can activate cards or card effects when that monster is special summoned. That seems good. I'm gonna need to look at the rulings on that one. Synchron Explorer. When this card is normal summoned, you can target one Synchron monster in your graveyard, special summon that target but negate its effects. Lurilisk Assembled Nightingale. Speedroid Terratop. High Speedroid Chambara. Liberty at Last, again, good card. Lurilisk Recital Starling. Lurilisk Barrel Canary. So we've got another copy of Barrel Canary. Barrel Canary. Pretty sure I'm saying that right. Where's my Twitch app? Alright, let's get a few more packs out now. Let's go 3. Cool. I love how the age at the back of the cards is like 6+ years. As if like a 6-year-old would know how like the game works when I was like a little kid, like I never understood how Yu-Gi-Oh worked, like truly, especially when there were a lot of different types of really broken combos back in the day as well. So I don't think most 6-year-olds would actually understand how that would work. Or how a lot of this would work. But I digress. Alright, so. Lurilisk Recital Starling. First card that we've got. Speedroid Marble Machine. High Speedroid Chambara. Liberty at Last. Synchro Dilemma. Liberty at Last. Okay. Necrofleur. If this card is destroyed by card effect and sent to graveyard, you can special summon one Sorcier de Fleur from your deck. Oh, okay. Mariamne the True Draco Phoenix. Oh, we've got Draco Phoenix. Oh, a True Draco card. I didn't know there was one in here. If this card is in your hand, you can destroy 2 other... If this card is in your hand, you can destroy 2 other monsters in your hand or face up on the field, including a wind monster if you do special summon this card. And if you do that, and both destroyed monsters were wind, you can banish exactly 4 cards from the top of your opponent's deck. If this card is destroyed by card effect, you can add 1 non-wind worm monster from your deck to your hand. You can only activate the effect of this card once per turn. I'm going to need to reread that one because that seemed like a lot. Rush Warrior. Totem Bird. When a spell or trap is activated, you can detach 2 materials from this card, negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. This card loses 300 attack when it has no materials, even though it needs 3 cards as materials to summon. Speed Recovery. Noble Knight Joan. Yeah, it's just not a great card. Speedroid Terratop. Necro Synchron. And Lurilisk Phantom Feathers. Now, what's up with Necro Synchron, though? Oh, the name of this card becomes Flourish Synchron. While it's on the field or in the graveyard, you can only use each of the following effects once per turn. You can target one other face-up monster you control, increase its level by 2 until the end of this turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material for a win monster, you can special summon one level 1 plant monster from your deck. So I feel like there's a lot of deck special summoning that's going on here, and being able to special summon from the deck is probably like one of the best abilities you can have, because you're able to literally reach out into an abyss filled with a lot of cards in order to be able to do a lot more. Right. Actually, I don't want to ruin that for myself. Another one. Shut that out. It just came right back. God, where am I throwing this? Cardboard is pretty expensive though, not gonna lie. Alright. Speedroid horse stilts. I repeat, this horse has stilts on it. And he looks like a ghost. Is it supposed to be a seahorse? No. I don't know. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Speedroid monster from your hand during your main phase, except this turn. This card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish it. Send one win monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can only use the effect once per turn. Interesting. Speed Lift. Quillbot Hedgehog, we already know about that. Tornado Dragon, what the heck? Once per turn, quick effect, you can detach one material from this card, then target one spell or trap card on the field. Destroy it. Interesting. Lurilisk Barrel Canary. Lurilisk Sapphire Swallow. Z1. Synchron Explorer. Lurilisk Bird Call. So that's a rare one. Synchro Dilemma. Synchron Explorer. Lurilisk Cobalt Sparrow. That's actually a new card. And Speed Recovery. Promenade Thrust. Okay. Gains 500 attack for each material attached to it once per turn. Once per turn. You can detach one material from this card, then target one spell or trap your opponent controls, shuffle it back into their deck. At the start of the damage step, if another monster you control battles, you can detach any number of materials from this card. That monster you control gains 300 attack for each material detached. Interesting. And then Pennant of Revolution, which allows you to add a Liberty at Last from your deck or graveyard to your hand. At the start of the damage step, if another card you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, and can only be used once per turn. That's interesting. That is... So I didn't think Liberty at Last actually had support cards until I saw this Pennant of Revolution. You know, this format of like just streaming just feels very like homegrown in a way. It's like there's nothing fancy going on, it's just me and a bunch of cards. So just picked up 4 random packs. Oh, actually backwards, yeah. Don't want to ruin it for myself. I think I've seen a decent amount of the cards in this pack already. But I still keep seeing new cards again, Synchro and Pennant of Revolution. First time I saw those cards, for sure. I wonder, is there much value in like streaming a game that like is just genuinely really bad so you can complain about it a lot? Because I don't know if a lot of people would watch something like that. Can't say that I provide a lot of pro gamer moves by any means, but then again, you know, it is what it is. I'm just meh at most games. That's really about it. I mean, I'm playing One Piece at the moment, Pirate Warriors 1. I might stream it tomorrow, I think. It depends if I get a bit of time. Should do, though. Should do. Though. I should just empty this box out and then just put like all of the plastic in this box. Check out that genius idea. I was gonna clean this all up after the fact. Shut down the top. So I'm going to leave about 6 on the side for my little brother to open that up because I know he wanted to open up a few packs. Alright, let's look at the cards in question. So immediately, Marimni, the True Draco Phoenix, is the first card that we get. The True Draco card, right there. Rush Warrior. Speedroid Red Eye Dice. When this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one Speedroid monster you control except Speedroid Red Eye Dice and declare a level from 1 to 6. It becomes that level until the end of this turn. Oh, now I'm making a mess again. Jesus Christ. Sort de Fleur. Sort de Fleur. Is this a rare card or a particularly rare card? Sort de Fleur. Did I completely miss it in this list? Hold on, wait. It doesn't even seem to be on this. Ah, here we go. Oh, it's an ultra rare. Okay, so this is an ultra rare card. You can target one monster you control and one card in the field. Special summon this card from. Wait, you can target one monster you control and one card on the field. Special summon this card from your hand. If you do, destroy them. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one other monster in your graveyard rather. Shuffle it into the deck, and then add one level 1 plant monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Okay, that gives you a decent amount of advantage actually. Got another Fleur Synchro. Noble Knight Joan. Speedroid Den Daiko Duke. Put that in the middle actually. Stardust Warrior. Interesting. Speedroid Double Yo-Yo. High Speedroid Kite Drake. Stardust Assault Warrior, another copy of that. Lureless Cobalt Sparrow. Now I did get a copy of this, but I didn't read out its effect. If this card is special summoned, you can add one level 1 Wing Beast monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect with Lureless Cobalt Sparrow once per turn. A wind exceeds monsters that were summoned using this card on the field as material gets the effect, gains this effect. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Interesting. So that is actually pretty good material for an XC summon. Speed Lift. Z1. Z1. Chevalier de Fleur. This is this card is still, I think, somewhat meta-relevant now. People try to get this card pretty quickly. I think this is an ultra rare, actually. Oh no, Chevalier de Fleur. No, actually no, Baron de Fleur is the one I'm thinking of. I think this one's a super rare then. Fleuret de Fleur. The Chevalier de Fleur. Chevalier de Fleur. Am I thinking of the right one? Chevalier de Fleur. Chevalier de Fleur. Is this the one? Fleur Synchron and one other non-tuner monster once per turn when your opponent activates a spell or trap card effect. Negate the effect, and if you just... Actually, yeah, this is the one. This is the one I see a lot of Master Duel being used. That's a good card. Speedroid Double Yo-Yo. Noble Knight Joan. Saucier de Fleur. Clear Wing Synchro Jet. Yes. This is the card I wanted to get from the beginning. Oh my god, I actually completely got it. Got a copy of it. Okay. Speedroid Duplicate. Speedroid Hoist Stilts. Turquoise Wobbler. Speedroid Din Daiko Duke. Speedroid Takatomborg. Fleur Synchron. I still can't believe we actually got the Synchro Dragon I was hoping that was going to be in this pack. That is actually cool, we got it. Can't wait to actually make a deck out of this and actually like use it. Okay, we've got 9 packs left. Let's make this count. Actually, I keep forgetting that I want to like open it up in reverse. Actually, I'll just cut it, and then that pack is weighted closed. You need to cut it. Yeah. Crap, I dropped it. Give me a second, just drop the pack. Here we go. Easy. Another one. You know, I'll open one more. I'll open 5 now and then 4 afterwards. So immediately we have Synchron Explorer, Lureless Cobalt Sparrow, Turquoise Wobbler, Bird Sanctuary, that's a good card, Synchro Dilemma, Tornado Dragon, so we want to go for some backward destruction right there, Speedroid Chambara, Speedroid Red-Eyed Dice, Lurelisk Ensemble Robin. That's a new one. Rank 1 gains 500 attack for each material attached to it. You can detach one material, target one special summon monster, return it to the hand. Special summon monsters, be very aware of this card. Anyway. Flare Synchron, Rush Warrior, Necro Fleur, Speedroid Din Din Daiko Duke, Marimne the True Draco Phoenix, Lurilisk Phantom Feathers, Marimne again, Unknown Synchron, Lurilisk Cobalt Sparrow, Speedroid Car Turbo, Lurilisk Assembled Nightingale, Speedroid Double Yo-Yo, Stardust Warrior, Unknown Synchron, Crystal Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. Nice. That was a good pull. Oh man. Oh, just look at it. Just look at it. Okay. I can now stop saying just look at that in a really creepy way. Moving on from that, before I make more of a mess actually. There we go. Lurilisk Phantom Feathers. So another copy of that. That's wild. Okay. Pop that on here actually. Don't want it to fall off. These last few pulls have actually been pretty damn good though. We've been getting a fair few like decent like synchro, not even just decent but rather like ultra rare stuff here. Pretty sure that last one was an ultra rare. Okay. The last 4 packs I'm going to be opening on stream for Synchro Strom. I wonder what else is in here. Go. And 4. We're pretty much almost at the end of opening all of these cards. I actually needed to kind of speed it up, otherwise would have been here forever. Okay. Lurilisk Recital Starling. Speed Recovery. Speed Lift. Tornado Dragon to get Backer Destruction. Synchro Dilemma. Speedroid Horse Stilts. Quillbolt Hedgehog. Stardust Warrior. Speedroid Double Yo-Yo. High Speedroid Kite Drake. Speedroid Terratop. Stardust Warrior again. Necro Fleur. Speedroid Red-Eyed Dice, Synchro Dilemma, Synchro Double Yo-Yo, Unknown Synchron, Speedroid Takatomborg, Speedroid Ultra Hound, again another super rare, and finally Lurilisk Assembled Nightingale. Okay, so we got a pretty good pool, of cards here. I think out of decks that you can make out of both of these packs, I think so far, Duels from the Deep seems to have much more like has a much better synchronicity than Synchro Storm, from what I can tell in terms of like, you know, cards in the booster pack. So that's interesting to see. I'm just gonna scrunch this all up, take this in, and close it so it doesn't come back out again. Now, the ones that I've been looking forward to the most. So I'm going to put Synchro Strom cards here and Synchro Strom cards. No, I'll put them out of frame actually. Just put them here. There we go, and these are the Duels from the Deep cards, and there we go. Alright, so time for the ones I've been looking forward to the most, which were the tins. So in these there are, if I just read this one out, each tin of the Pharaoh's God includes 3 mega packs, each with 18 cards. 3 mega packs. Okay, I wonder what that means. We're about to find out. Don't wanna. Maybe if I just. I don't wanna like scratch anything, but I wonder if it'd be easier if I open it from like the corner or something. There we go. Take like the whole plastic off. Alright, what do we have in here? Mega pack. 2, 3 mega packs. It's all goldish and stuff. That looks pretty neat though. Probably just moves this to the side, I think. No, yeah, there's nothing else inside besides that. Okay. You know what, I'll just keep it like this. So. I'm just gonna like open them all up and then I'm just gonna do one pile at a time. So this is a pack that I've been looking forward to the most because apparently these are like some of the more sort of highly used cards. Obviously not the ones that are banned, mind you, but you know, you never know with some of these. And they're all, of course, first edition. Very impotent. Right. I'll just plop this over here, I think. Oh, there's one card left in here. Jesus, yeah. Got it. So, let's go through the first cards to start off with. Move the mic a bit closer, I think, actually. Here we go. Alright, so first card is EMR. Tribute one machine monster, then target one card on the field for every 1,000 attack. Then target one card for every 1,000 attack of the tributed monster. Destroy those cards. Judgment of the Branded. Target one level 8 or higher fusion monster you control. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls with an equal or higher attack than the monster. Interesting. Fabled Andraith. Can't say I'm familiar with this card. Materiactor Gigadra. Okay. Cordius the Triphasic Dealman. It's a synchro monster with Nexus monster and a link monster. That's quite the fusion monster we've got here. Expendable die. Tribute one Moria monster, then target one card on the field, destroy it. If you do, draw one card. Machina Ruin Force. That's a nice looking card though. Oh cow. That's neat. White Knight of Dogmatica. Okay. I kinda need... Wait, do I need... no, I need Dogmatic Calamity. But yeah. Nice looking card though. The True Sun God. When this card is activated, add one Winged Dragon of Ra or one card that mentions it from your deck to your hand, except the True Sun God. Monsters except the Winged Dragon of Ra cannot attack this turn. That they are summoned once per turn during your main phase. You can send this card from your deck or... Well, hold on. You can send this card from the field or the graveyard, then send one Wind Dragon of Ra from your monster's zone to the graveyard. The True Sun God right there. It's got Wind Dragon of Ra on the card. Holy crap, that looks cool. Mimicking Man-Eater Bug. What the heck? This is new. This feels new for some reason. Albion the Branded Dragon. Ooh, that looks nice. What the heck? That feels nice. Relona the Wondrous Magistus Witch Wardrobe. The Gunkan Ship Uni-class Super Dreadnought. I'm surprised that it's not Machine type instead of Aqua type. B-Trooper Squad. That's Insect type support. Magiki Maftia. Gunkan Ship Ikura class Dreadnought. B-Trooper Armorhorn. And Magiki Locking. Some very nice looking cards in there, holy crap. It looks nice. Okay. Next lot. Cordius. Despian Comedy. It's part of the Despia archetype. Expendable die, we know that. Guitar Gnard's Duongus? I feel like I've severely mispronunciated that. Severely. This might actually work with the water deck. Or with the water cards I've got. Ooh, Para-Metalfoes. We've got a Metalfoes card here. Arm Dragon Lightning, but I think we probably need a Arm Dragon for that one. Book of Lunar Eclipse. You think Book of Moon was enough for you? Lunar Eclipse, mate. Discard one card, target two face-up monsters on the field, change them to face-down defense. So, you discard one card, this becomes a double Book of Moon. ZS Arm Sage. Am I right, people? That's a Utopia card right there. I used Utopia a lot in Master Duel, so I know the value of this card. Very nice. Heritage of the Light. If a monster is Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, or Xyz summoned, while a monster with the same type, Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, or Xyz is on the field, you can draw one card. Armed Dragon Thunder level 10 right there. Drytron Mu Beta Fafnir. That's actually pretty mental. Let's think about that. Some very nice cards in here. Magiki Fiend Transformine. There we go. Ad Libdom of Despia. Destiny Hero Denier. Fluendries and the Dreaming Town. Supernatural Danger Zone. Gunkan Ship Shirao class Carrier, so that's a third Gunkan Ship card. And B-Trooper Landing, which I think we had some other B-Trooper cards as well in here. Finally, let's see what we have here. Mori. White Baking. Why is it always Skull Servants everywhere? Psychic Eraser Laser. Stairway to a Fabled Realm. Okay, so this is meant to be for Fabled monsters. Gizmek Arakami the Hailbringer Hog. Okay. Basil Rose Shoot. It's a Rose Dragon card. Screams of the Branded. That looks cool though. Slower Swallow. Again, look at that. Looks nice. Breath of the Acclamation. It's a ritual spell, okay. For any wind ritual monster. Any wind ritual monster. So it's kinda hard to make out. There we go. That's a lot better. Warrock Skylar. Again. Nice looking card. Tri-Brigade Kit. Heavy Metal Foes Amalgam. Gunkenship Shiro. Ice Jade Acti. Aeropix 3. B-Trooper Assault Roller. Link Apple. B-Trooper Landing. So that's one of the two tins right there. I wonder what's in the second tin. Let's plop this here, I think. Still, like the fanciest packaging on these boxes, these tins though. Wow. Really something else. Okay. Honestly, like, I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is probably one of the most, like, dope fantasy-based card games I think I've ever played. But then again, it's also, like, something that I've been, like, sort of into since I was, like, little, so... I don't know how much of that I could chalk up to, like, being because, like, it was something that I used to do as a kid and I look very fondly back at. And then I'm kind of starting to slowly get back into it again. Granted, my folks couldn't buy me a lot of these because they just didn't want me to. They'd always say no. But yeah, when you finally work and you have your own money, you can just do whatever it is that you want to. I could have turned this into like multiple streams of opening cards. But there's people in the house that really want to duel me, so there is that too. Just take this thing out as well. Let's start off with the one that's actually in my hand. So we have Fabled Markosha. Armed Dragon Thunder level 3. Armed Dragon Blitz. Hidden Springs of the Far East. Anchomofree. Anchomofree. Oh. One Kuriwe. Beast King Unleashed. Not Penguin. Pegasus Twin Saber. I know this is a good card. Again, it's a good card in the Utopia archetype. DDD Superside King Zero Maxwell. Dimension Shifter. Ready Fusion. Pay 1000 life points. Special summon 1 level 6 or lower non-effect monster from your extra deck. It cannot attack, also destroy during the end phase. Ready Fusion. Fluandries and Egleen. Sunvine Sowing, Magic Key Beast, and Syllabolus, Magic Key Dragon, and a Beam, Beat Trooper, Scale Bomber, Gunkan Ship Daily Special, Gunkan Ship Ikura Class Dreadnought. So I think that's the second copy of Dreadnought that I've got. But I'm starting to get more sort of like support cards like Flow and Drees and things like that, so like main deck monsters. Next on the list we have Wind Witch Blizzard Bell. Now Wind Witch was an annoying group of cards to deal with in Master Duel, I'm not gonna lie. Albion the Shroud Dragon. Dragunity Knight Gamfalbar. Master's Diploman. Gizmek Nagani the Sunlight Signaler. Tri-Brigade Rendezvous. Ghost Mourner and Moonlight Chill right there. Book of Lunar Eclipse, another one, nice. Apex Predator. Threshold Borg. Yo. 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 Mate, we just got ourselves Forbidden Droplet here. Actual copy of Forbidden Droplet. What? Yo, I'm keeping that to the side, man. Stained Glass of Dark and Light. Beat Trooper Flying Sting. Magitech Mafti. Gunkan Sushipyard Seaside Superport. Magiti Mech Mortar Gears Glasser. Cyanid Cascade, and then Trickstar Festival. I think we can all agree that like the highlight here right now is Forbidden Droplet. Actually, what? I still can't believe I've got this card. What the heck? I'm still reeling back from this. What the? Oh, what? How did I get? Okay. So far, that's like MVP card so far this entire stream. What the heck? Okay, so we've got Guitar Gunard Denogus, which I think is the second copy we've got of this. Arm Dragon Lightning, second copy of that. Wind Witch Chimes. Angel Statue as a Ring. Gizmek Arakami the Hellborg. The Hellbringer Hog. So that's second copy of that we got. Fairy Archer. Ingunar. Magical Cylinders. So it's a magic cylinder support card. Gunkan Ship Shari. Suship Shari. That's actually pretty decent 2000 attack monster for a normal aqua. A normal monster. Heavenly Zephyr Miradora. Actually, this is supposed to be extremely rare, isn't it? Like, not extremely rare, but like definitely a super ultra rare. Abyss Keeper. Yo, Abyss Keeper. Dual Tower. Wait, what is it? Oh, this is a prismatic rare, yo. At the start of each battle phase, each player can reveal one monster from their deck that does not have question mark attack. You banish them face down, then the player who reveals the monster with the highest attack, each player, if tied, can special summon one monster from their hand, and it can attack directly while on the field. Once returned during the end phase, you can activate this effect if you control the card during your end phase. During your next turn, destroy all cards on the field. That is a mental effect. Branded in red. So this is a Despia support card right here. Beat Trooper, again Beat Trooper support. Giant Beat Trooper Invincible Atlas. That's a link for monster, Jesus. Despian Proskinian. 1 Despia monster plus 1 light and 1 dark. Signet Crosswipe. Tribute 1 Cyberus monster, then target 1 card on the field and destroy it. Cyberus has become so ubiquitous in terms of card type, especially with linked monsters, this could totally be playable. Doesn't mean it's good. Supernatural Danger Zone. And finally, Flip Frozen. That's all of them. I'm still trying to recover from the fact that I got Forbidden Droplet here. I got Forbidden Drop. How? Send any number of other cards from your hand and or field to the graveyard. Choose that many effect monsters your opponent controls, and until the end of this turn, their attack is halved, effects are negated. In response to this card activation, your opponent cannot activate cards or the effects of cards with the same original type, monster, trap, spell, as the cards sent to the graveyard to activate this card. You can only activate 1 Forbidden Droplet per turn. What the heck? Anyway, I am going to do some reading up. I'm going to get some super strats sorted out with some of these cards that I've got. See if I can do some magic with some engines. Marinas we've got Speedroid, Luralisk, we've got some good stuff here. But yeah, I suppose with all that said and done, thanks for sitting down and literally watching me open up a pack of cards and freak out about Forbidden Droplet. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.